Hi guys, I just wanted to do a little quick special thing for you guys for New Year's. Me and Alex, we're not gonna be, well, Alex is not gonna be in this video with me because we need to get used to actually not being there with each other, you know, anyways. So yeah, and so basically my story is gonna be about how my ex-best friend and I became non-best friends, as you can tell, because we're ex-best friends. And how a boy basically ruined that, and it deals around New Year's time. So yeah, let's just dive right into that. Alright, so the story starts off where I went to this homeschool, and I went there for like 3 years, and Alex, she used to go to the homeschool, but then that year that the girl, my ex-best friend, I'm gonna give her the name of Eminem, and the boy that ruined it, he's gonna be named Ranch. So basically Eminem came to school that year, and Alex, she went to a different school. She ended up leaving and stuff like that. So Eminem came to school and stuff like that. I was kind of a little bit iffy about her at first, but then eventually we became close, and like close as in we are hanging out a lot. I started to get used to her, and we just told each other stuff and talked about a lot of things. So then Ranch came into the picture. He was already there at the school. He's been there longer than I have been there, but like way longer. But yeah, he didn't really acknowledge her presence like that, to be honest, but then eventually he did. So they ended up becoming very close and stuff like that, and then they ended up becoming best friends, like how we became very close and best friends. So yeah, and then it got to the point where I could barely go over her house because he was always over there, and he would always like, he would ruin it because we only had school 2 days a week, and so he would see her on not school days, you know, like Mondays, whatever days that we didn't have school. He would see her so many times that it got to the point where, like, when she would ask me, because she would ask me a lot of times, can I come over her house, or do I want to go over her house and stuff like that, or do I want to hang out with her and stuff like that. And I couldn't do that because her mom would be like very like, no, I can't go over because he already been over there like so many times each week. And it was just very irritating because she kept asking me so, like, I mean like so many times. Like, won't that irritate you, being asked so many times to go over somebody's house and they asked you? And so you're like okay, you're thinking that you could actually go, but no, and you have like all your stuff packed up and stuff like that. And then there was times at school where like we only see each other 2 days a week, so I wanted to talk to her, like, you know, we have girl times and stuff like that, talk about whatever is going on. And he would come around, and it would just be like, really, you already seen her like yesterday or these other days and stuff like that. Like, it really got to that point where I was irritated, and I did not like him. We weren't even friends, to be honest. We were just like I talked to him a couple times, and then he just ruined it because he kept coming around. And so my friend Kristen ended up having a New Year's party, because she would like do this like basically almost every year, have a New Year's party and stuff like that. And so she was having one, well, at least for as long as I know that she's been having one. But okay, anyway, so she had one. This was last year when this all happened, by the ways. So she invited a lot of people on Instagram, had everybody like in this group chat DM thing, whatever, on there, and Eminem and Ranch was on there. And so everybody was like, yeah, I could go, basically, yeah, I could go. I was like, I could go too, you know, stuff like that. And then here comes Eminem. She comments on there. She was like, I'm sorry, I can't go because my cousin invited me to her New Year's party, stuff like that. And so, you know, Kristen was like, okay, that's cool, stuff like that. I don't know what else she said, but yeah. Ranch came on there commenting saying,
so your cousin not gonna invite me to her New Year's party?
What? First of all, this group chat is not about Eminem's cousin's New Year's party. This is about Kristen's New Year's party. Kristen, I don't know if she took the whole time out, but this is how I felt like she did. She invited all these people. She even included your name in it. she tagged you in it. She has the date, the time, when, where, and you're gonna comment on there. This is like the only thing he said. Oh, so your cousin not gonna invite me to her New Year's party? Like, boy, this ain't about her cousin's party. This is about her party. And that's the only thing that he said, which that's what irritated me the most. Alright, so I ended up doing that on my head because I was like, you know what, forget that. I don't care anymore. Forget it. But I was still a little bit irritated. So here, a couple days later on, here comes the New Year's party, stuff like that. And he's all like, well, no, he's not all like nothing. He's not even there, first of all. Eminem and Ranch is not even there at the party. Of course, she couldn't come because of her cousin's party. And then he was at somebody else's party. And so basically, we was just all chilling there at the party, stuff like that, talking. I'm talking to Kristen, I'm talking to everybody there, everybody's just chatting up. And then all of a sudden, we just bring up Ranch and Eminem. I don't know if we brought up her name, but I think we did. Well, we sort of did because we was like talking about how like Ranch was so disrespectful about going onto the group chat thing and only talking about Eminem's party. And so I was a little bit hyped up to the point where I wanted to text him and stuff like that. I have his number. I didn't want his number in the first place, and I don't even want it now. But we were just talking. I don't know how exactly this went down to the point. Like, I know they was all like, yeah, you should do it. You should do it. You should. Yeah, I dare you. I dare you. Stuff like that. Text him and stuff like that. So I went on Twitter and I did not message him. I went out where everybody could see it. So I went all in the public. And I told him that was very freaking rude of him to even go onto the group chat thing and only talk about Eminem's party, because Eminem's party is not Eminem's cousin's party. Because Eminem's cousin, that was not what the group chat thing was about. It was about Kristen's party for the New Year's. So yeah, you need to apologize, stuff like that. He didn't come back to what I said. He went back onto Instagram where Kristen had everybody's names and stuff like that, where she had invited everybody. And so he went on there and said,
I'm sorry, Kristen, for not saying if I could go or not, but I was already invited to somebody else's party.
Had a burp. And also he included in there,
I just wanted to come on here and say I'm sorry because Nia is mad.
Nia is mad. So that's the only reason why you want to come onto this group chat thing. Well, come and apologize because I was mad. First of all, you need to be coming back onto this group chat thing talking about how you're very just sorry. Not because I told you that you should, but because you need to think about what you just said. So that irritated me. And like when I was at the party, because everybody was reading it and stuff like that, and I read it too, and I was just like, he gonna say because I said it? Like, no, you need to be going on there because what you did was wrong, And so not later on at the party, like a day later on, guess who came and texted me? And if you guess Ranch text me, no, I wish he would, because if he did, I would have went straight off on him. But Eminem texted me. She talking about, so
what happened? I just saw what went on Twitter, stuff like that, and Ranch came and texted me.
I was about to say his name, and so I was like, that was really rude and stuff like that he said and everything. And she was like,
it wasn't your place to tell him that he was wrong.
That's what she said. It wasn't my place to tell him that he was wrong. Okay, so like where and what book are you reading? Like I want to know where this information is coming from, that I can't tell somebody that they was wrong for doing something. Like that's so retarded. That was really dumb. And so at that time I started to text Aaron, my other friend, and I was just like, yo, this girl just came over here, came and texted me talking about I shouldn't have done this and that because, like, stuff like that. She was basically like, yeah, she's telling you that it wasn't your place to tell him that he was wrong, but she over here coming to you telling you that you was wrong. And so when she told me that, I was like, yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. So Eminem was just like, we were still texting and stuff like that. And then she ended by saying,
oh, I don't want our friendship to end because we're very close to each other.
And I'm just like, okay, yeah. But at that point, I was just thinking in my head, like, we ain't even really close anymore, to be honest. That friendship died. Either it was a couple of hours later or the next day that she came and texted me, that Eminem texted me talking about,
oh, Ranch is really upset and stuff like that, and I really hate to pull this conversation back up, but it was just really wrong of you to do that and stuff like that.
first of all, you're irritating me by just texting me. And second of all, you're just saying basically the whole same thing. I already told you that I really don't care for what happened. I don't care for him just being all sad and babyish. Like, boy, you are older than me. Handle yourself, please, okay? And so, as you can tell, I'm a little bit hyped up right now. Yeah. And then she was like,
if there was like an issue in this, basically, then Kristen should have said something.
Alright, well, Kristen ain't like me. Kristen ain't going, Kristen's the type of person, she's a nice person, so she ain't really gonna say much about it. She just, when we was at the party, she was basically like, it's whatever, I ain't want to say anything about it, even though that really irritated me and stuff like that. But yeah, so I was just like, I could do it for you if you want, because I would totally do it. But yeah, so that's the reason why I had went on there and, text him. But yeah, so, she was like, well, if Kristen wasn't going to do it in the first place, then it wasn't really much of a problem, stuff like that. But I was like, but that's Kristen. Kristen acts in a certain way. She didn't want to say that, but I wanted him to apologize and stuff like that because that was really rude and he should not do that again. I don't know how that little conversation ended right there, but then probably a week later on, I ended up being invited to her little get-together. It was only 3 people there, but if I'm including myself, then 4. I went to her little get-together thing, and in the first place, she was not even going to invite me because of him. So first of all, you're not going to invite me, who became your best friend first, but you're going to invite him. Alright, I went over there and I apologized to him. I fully apologized. All I said was I'm sorry for what happened, and that was it. And then I hugged him. I apologized to him. I went to the party thing. They was exchanging Christmas gifts because they wanted everybody to be there to exchange it and stuff like that. I didn't even know they was exchanging gifts in the first place. So you got me up here at this party thing looking stupid without bringing some gifts. Even though I was not gonna bring no gift for Ranch because he ain't getting no gift. He ain't getting no love. All right, he ain't getting no Nia love. No Nia love tonight. No, hell, hex no. So yeah, basically they exchanged gifts. I ended up getting 2 gifts. I did not keep one of the biggest gift that I got because I ended up getting 3 gifts, but the biggest gift that I got, which was a just nice glass jewelry box, I did not keep it because I did not like it. Well, I liked it for a little bit, but I just didn't want it anymore. So yeah. But yeah, so yeah, after that I was very distant from her at school. I barely talked to her. I barely acknowledged her presence. I did not want to acknowledge her presence at all, to be honest. And him, I did not acknowledge him at all either. The only times that I acknowledged them is if they said something to me, because I would definitely walk straight past them in the hallways and not say nothing. That's just me. That's how I am. If I'm already irritated with you, I'm not saying nothing to you at all. So yeah, but basically she came out and she reached out to me and texted me, stuff like that. It was sort of close to the summertime, it was sort of close to the summertime. So I reached out to her a little bit because she reached out to me. But after that, I still don't talk to her. Y'all probably thought that was gonna get better. Nah, I don't talk to her. But yeah, so me and her, we don't talk anymore, and me and Ranch, I just never want to see that face again because I might stab it with a fork. But hey, so basically the camera, you know, stuff happened. Basically, Eminem was being very retarded because she was defending this ranch boy, and ranch boy being a babyish boy and all this and stuff happening, and they trying to get on gang up on me like, boo boo, you cannot gang up on me, you cannot do nothing to me, because if you touch me, stuff is about to go down, okay? And these dumb mother